Here's the disclaimer. This is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. Cryptocurrencies are risky. Do your due diligence and invest at your own risk. You can lose money.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Crypto Plunder. Well, there will be no champagne sipping, crypto pumping. I can only give you the real in the crypto world. My name is J Tragic Jeffrey. Today is September 12th, 2017, and let's just get down with the get down, get up with the get up. And I mean up. There's a lot of coins in the green today, right? Let's take a look at that. Hit the change in 24. And you see OK Cash is doing a little tear. Ethereum, whatever you call it, it's not on the exchange that I want to be on or to be able to work with this. It's been doing a little bit of a run. Edgeless is actually interesting because it's on Bittrex. I'm going to put that on my radar. ARC, if you're in the Discord group, if you subscribe to the newsletter, ARC came up in one of the rooms, one of the bot rooms. So that came on my radar today, actually. Populous is doing some stuff, but you know me, guys. I don't look just for the greens. I'm looking at the reds because I'm trying to find out where the sales are. Now, Ubiquity, I am holding some bags from the bot, which I'll get into the bot in a minute. I'm holding a bag on that. What I mean by that is that the bot bought at a higher price as the market, because we're in a bit of a bear market, that it bought the price at a point where the market went down. Now, this can happen with your bots. What I do, shut off the bot, because now I'm going to have to do some manual trades, which I'll show you what I mean by that as we go along in a minute. ADX, I'm holding long term because I like it. Civics has been showing up on my radar more and more, especially with the CEO being very visible, and I'm invested in another company that he's in, another company that he's running with. I believe it was DTB, Databits, that he's an investor with that. I'm interested in Civic, but I got to see what it's going to do. Neo, I actually had the bot on that, but it took a little tanking. Pivx, I'm holding bags on that. I'm holding bags on Neo. I will get to how you handle your trading strategies. Again, these things come from Sensi Kevlar. Click on the link in the description below to watch his trading videos so you can understand and go along with what I am telling you when I say I'm holding bags and I need to 2x or 3x my position. But I will give you a brief summary when I get to it in a minute. So we can see that there are some sales going on. I'm going to be looking at a few things and get them armed for the bot if they're in position. Let's look at the news because I like to see what the news is saying, because that gives you a census of the market, not just the green. Well, you got a green day. Let's see if we have some green news. What do we see? People are looking to revolutionize auctions. You see Argentina is going to have ATMs, 200 expected in October. You see the Bitcoin bubble, question mark. The U.S. national debt passes 20 trillion for the first time in history. That's right, folks. The American national debt, the way that they can just print money, is a bubble. And that can't support itself. That's why our credit rating, the country has a credit rating, just like you have a credit rating. The country's credit rating has gone down over the last few years, right? So you got some FUD. You got some FUD about the national debt, according to with Bitcoin. So that's an up news for me. Nvidia shares mimic the Bitcoin price as the company shields itself from China. Right. So what they're saying here is there was news articles that were out talking about the fact that NVIDIA, which prints the cards necessary to do some of the mining, the GPU mining, that there was a lot of news articles leading up to that, hey, the reason why their price was going up as a stock was in reference to how many cards were being sold for GPU miners. So they were being sold out everywhere. The good cards were sold out. Well, now, because there's FUD about, or fear, uncertainty, and doubt, when I say FUD, when there is FUD being spread about Nvidia or FUD being spread about Bitcoin, well, and then there's news articles that came out that said if you would like to play the Bitcoin market, the way you can do that on the stock market is to short anything dealing with Bitcoin, which would be, since the cards are inside the machines to do GPU mining, then you can short Nvidia in the short term, earn some positions there and make some money there. So again, this shows you what FUD can do, not only in the Bitcoin world, but how it translates in the stock market, that we are affecting the stock market. Can North Korea's Bitcoin links be used to justify the ban? That doesn't matter. Now, this is important. Is China really banning Bitcoin exchanges, or is it fake news? So now you're starting to see that what we talked about, and I said in my last video, that it should not matter what's going on in China, right? I said it to you in the last video that it doesn't freaking matter. That you're supposed to, right now, great. Prices are down. Sales, sales, sales. Where are the good companies? Start finding the value trades. Are they transparent? What is the roadmap for the company? Okay, I'm going to either A, put my robot on them, robots love bull markets, not bear markets. A bull market's where it goes up. A bear market's when the market's going down as a whole. So robots love bull markets. So maybe I'll add my robot on there to just see if I can play a sideways position if I'm seeing one. Or maybe if I'm holding a bag, I can double X, 2X, or 3X my position. Again, watch the Sensi Kevlar videos. Link will be in description so that you can understand that. I will show you a bit of it, what I mean in a minute. So I see that, that's not really important. So that's actually that's green for me. Something launching, that's green. 802 people pay, that's not important. NEM partnering with somebody, that's green. Bitcoin providing a bridge for the unbanked, that's green. So now what I'm looking at, you see, as the news about what's going on in the cryptocurrency space is up, the market price reflects the fact that there's a good sentiment in the market. Look at all this green. That is because there's good sentiment in the market. That's a lot of green, right? So that's why I look at news. When you can't just look at a stock price and think, okay, I'm just trading numbers. If you're then just trading numbers without any way to have a backing into understanding why the numbers are moving the way they're moving. Always ask yourself the why. Why is this coin moving this way? Why is it moving up? Why is it moving down? What are they doing? Are they a value? Or why is the market as a whole moving up? Or why is it moving down? Value investing is looking for valuable information that can cause you to make better trades. All right? So let's talk about the trading situation. Let's talk about Bitcoin. We're on the day. As you know, I talk about the fact, and I will go over this real quick. My color lines on here is my purples are monthly numbers. So if you click on the monthly, and I'm using Coinigy, the link will be in description. You got your monthly. I set my monthly lines. Where are my monthly support lines? Where do I have a little bit support on the monthly? I just need 2 to give me, especially with a shoot up like this, I'm only going to have where I have an intersection of 2 numbers, right? Or longer term, I might set longer. But since the price is all the way up here, I'm not setting any purples down here because I don't care about that. Then you've got your weekly in blue. Again, I'm setting them to where I see 2 or more touch points, right? And then I set greens to dailies. These are daily lines that I feel are bounce points. And then what I do is I'll look at the 4-hour once in a while if I'm making immediate bot trades. I'll look at the actual 4-hour lines. So let's look at the day. And as I said before, potentially we are forming a head and shoulders. So it's going to want to, if that's going to happen, it's going to bounce down here, go back up here, and potentially do the roller coaster down to going down to maybe this monthly line, or even, as we've seen, it likes to play in the zone. We were just in the zone in September, right? September 20th, we were just in that zone. We've actually gone down here. There is some there's some history back here with it being down here, but there's way more support for it right here in this channel. In this monthly channel, there's way more support. So I would say if it does not break out, if it decides not to break out, that and it does form this head and shoulders and falls back down, then it will fall into this channel, and this will be my buy zone. This is where the bot will play heavy. But I'm going to wait until this position plays itself out. I'm not currently going to buy anything in this zone. Again, are we going to reach here? I don't know. So I talk about the bot. Which bot? So the bot that I am using is the gunbot. I actually purchased this on thecryptobot.com. I will have a link in the description below. You can choose to buy it here. If you do decide to buy it here, all right, so unfortunately, I can't show you exactly how to do it to get the code. My browser crashed while I was recording this, and it will not pop up again because it only does it like once a day. But once you're sitting here, a screen will pop up. You fill in your subscription, you fill in your email address. They will mail you a 5% coupon. You get the coupon code, put that in there, and it's going to take off 5%. The reason why I did that is if you go down to the bottom of the page, you will see that they actually have an affiliate program. And that is why I joined their affiliate program, so I could be able to sell this thing. All right. But CryptoBot is a official reseller, so you can trust that. If not, you can go to eastcoastcrypto.com. You'll if you go to the Discord group and you click on the pin, you'll actually have information. You can contact East Coast Crypto directly. You can. He has it there. You'll get 10% discount if you want it there. So you have either way. You want to do a 5% discount, you want to do a 10% discount, either way you want to do it, it's fine by me. My thing is, if you're interested in getting the bot, before you decide to get a bot, again, click on the link to Sensi Kevlar's videos and begin understanding how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, you should do that beforehand. Now, if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, don't even start doing all of this before you understand how to even do that. All right? If you're just trying to jump in because, oh, there's money, and you don't understand the fundamentals of what a cryptocurrency is, what is its purpose, what is its use, none of that's going to matter to you because you're not going to be able to see value when it comes. And I'll try to help you with what I'm doing with these videos. I'll try to help you. But at the end of the day, man, you need to know what cryptocurrencies are, what the cause of what's the technology's effect is going to be on the future, and that company's reason for existence in the space. Like, what's their differentiator that makes them different than anybody else that'll cause them to have long-term growth. That is how I'm playing this system. I'm not doing this to jump on crap coins and push them things. I'm not doing pump and dumps. I'm not jumping on things that give you ridiculous amount of interest. That just doesn't make any sense. Those are hypes, and I'm not jumping on those things. All right? So either way, this is how you can potentially purchase your gunbot, which leads me for you to see the gunbot. You'll download it, it's a zip file, unzip it, double click on the exe file, and it's not an install, it just runs, and you will see your see this. Do you want to start all trades you were previously running? Notice if you say yes, the bot will run all the pairs that were that are in your bot folder. I always say no, because I don't want it to run all the pairs. Now, if you have not watched the videos from Kevlar Sensei, some of this is going to be jargon to you. But you set your market. I suggest Bittrex, not Bolognax or Kraken at the moment. I don't trade on Kraken, but Bittrex is a very good market. You go to Bittrex, you get your API key, copy and paste it, make sure there's no spaces. You'll get the secret. Copy and paste that. You'll make sure there's no spaces. You can set it to Bollinger Bands or step gains. I choose Bollinger Bands because, at least for the sale, and I choose step gain for my for the buy, Bollinger Band for the buy, and step gain for the sale. I did that during this downturn, and I was able to make decent profits. It wasn't great profits, but for me, it just was able to make better sells for me than having it set to Bollinger Band. I could actually get a sale off. Where if I set it on Bollinger, it may hold it longer and didn't actually trigger for the sale price I wanted. But that's also my ignorance from not knowing the bot 100%. So this is me still testing. This is not my machine, and these are not the settings I use. I typically leave a 2% gain. That's fine. Buy level, I actually don't put a 3. I believe it's a 0.01. I'll reset this with better settings. But if you come to the Discord group and you go to bot, there's a bot settings room. If you go in there, there's plenty of people that are uploading their bot settings, so you can definitely get it there. I set my Bollinger Bands to buy kind of low. I leave that to default. The high Bollinger Band I don't use since I use step gain. This you don't even have to touch if you're not using ping pong, which is up here. If you don't understand any of this, that's because you haven't watched Sensi Kevlar's videos. Your max balance, I actually put an extra digit on this, is 001, because I'm testing this and I don't want to lose a lot of money. Right now, that's about $4 a trade. Right? So I'd rather lose $4 than $14 every time I trade. Right? Anything lower than that doesn't make any sense. Security margin of 60, that's fine. And I raised this up to about 500. This gives me more information for the Bollinger Band to actually make a better trade on. The latest prices, watch the I think I leave this alone. I might have set it up about 10 more or 40 more. And then this. So this is the bot. What you'll do is you'll set everything that you want. You'll click save. It'll save it. And what you can then do is when this loads again, you can just load it up yourself, and then boom, there it is. Like I said, I don't use this as my actual trading system. I use this as my recording system, so I don't have the bot on here. I will set this up the next time with better numbers that I'm using in here. Then I'll do that for the next video, which might be tomorrow. But yeah, so gunbot is the current bot that I am using. There is a new version 5. I am not using that. It's in development mode right now. Not using it. As far as what I meant earlier, where the bot, while this is a great tool, the reason why I kind of rushed through the bot and I'm not spending more time on it because I didn't want to show you how to use the bot yet. Because here is a situation where I have some alerts, and I'm using Coinigy as I always do, and the link will be in the description. I set up the bot because I thought the bot, let's go to the 4-hour chart and let me zoom out. All right around here, I thought after this dip, I thought right here I was going to catch the bot for that bot to go up, but I knew there was a chance that it would drop right here. I knew there was a chance of that. But I went ahead and activated the bot anyway because I was like, well, if it does decide to drop, it's all right. I'll have to 2 times my position. So if I bought at 001 here, I multiply that times 2, and I'm going to buy it down here at that price. So I set an alert, which you can just do really easy. In here, I get a horizontal line. I plot where I want to make that buy. So let's go back to here and say, if it drops down here, I want to do a 2x buy. Color doesn't matter because I'm not keeping it. I now have that. Copy. Go over to my alerts. Go right here. Hit paste. Say I want to 2x buy my position. Oops, not at. 2x buy my position and set the alert. I already have alerts in this already. What these alerts are is my way of using his strategy in a more visual capacity, because I don't have time to just go into a spreadsheet all the time. I just want to move because I'm managing multiple pairs of coin. I have multiple coins that I'm working in and out of, but I still want to know when I'm going to buy and when I'm going to sell. I still want to plan out my trades, but I'm planning out my trades visually, right? So I'm saying, hey, right here is really a right here is potentially a bounce point, right? Really right up here. But I want to be alerted when it's there. I bought right here. If it drops here, I want to do a 2x buy. And if I want, because I bought here, I want to be able to do a buy up here to lock in some profits. So I want to be able to sell right up here. This is activate the bot alert. This is where the bot is back to its buy price. And this alert is the bot has dropped more to the next level. Go ahead and 2 times your buy. If it drops down here, go ahead and 3x your buy. Right? And really there's no history of it going any further down. So I really am looking at this being up to a 3x buy. Now it can go further. So that's why I'm watching this. Since I see it's fighting this line for a little while, it might be testing to come back up. So it might go back up here. I'll just turn the bat back on. If it go, it's on my radar to start watching it. I'll set another alert to say, hey, if it drops back down here, it might be going back down here, and it might just keep playing a sideways position, and I might just have to double up or triple up at whatever that new zone is, like zoom in really, really tight and say, okay, since we're playing this position a little too long, I might have to triple up here and triple down here and sell it up here to make back up, get my trophies out of this one buy position, like get a win out of this. So that's what I'm waiting for now, is for this play to play out. And I do this with multiple coins that I'm holding bags in from the bot, because bots like bull markets. If your market, and I mean not one day that's green makes it a bull market, we're talking about at least a week to 2 weeks of a run is a bull market. Actually should be longer than that, but for me, because crypto can change at any point, I like at least a week of a sustainable green. And that lets me know, okay, it's been green, green, the news is green, green, everything looks great. Okay, I'll activate the bot and not set it and forget it, but I can set it and not sweat it. Okay? So that is a strategy for how I'm currently using gunbot to make my trades. Again, you can buy it in the link I'll have in the description below if you decide to do that, or wait around and really wait to understand how I use it. I'll be putting out more videos where I can be more specific as to my strategies on how I'm getting my wins, because I have some bags that I'm holding, and this is part of my strategy thanks to Sensi Kevlar's videos, that I can now double up, and it's not me losing money. It's me picking a good valuable coin, knowing it's going to go up over the long term anyway, and me being able to say, let me buy triple up here, buy or double up down here, sell it again when I come, sell what I just bought down here, and now what I bought right here, the stuff that I bought first back here, that's all free. So even if it goes up here, I'm already in profit. Or now if it's up here, I'm in profit. Or hell, I'm right here already in profit if I tripled up. I doubled up to just recoup. I tripled up to now have a profit. All right. So if you watch those videos, you'll understand it better. Make sure you watch Sensi Kevlar's videos. Start getting yourself ready, because this is not about trusting some other system out there to make your money for you. I told you in the other videos, I wasn't bashing anything that looks similar to a Bitconnect. I'm not bashing that company. I'm saying, why can't I have my own bot? Why can't I learn to be a fundamental trader? Why can't I start purchasing on value and riding the market like they do and earning my income my own self? So this way, it doesn't matter if they're here. It doesn't matter if they go. I don't have to sweat it in the morning because I at least am controlling my currency. All right? East Coast Crypto Discord group. Make sure that you sign up. The link will be in the description. I am now officially a member of the group. I'm a mod there now. So that happened this morning. So now I'm definitely going to be in that group heavy, trying to give you as much value as possible. If you come into the October dojo, it went from being called the boiler room to now being the dojo. If you join October dojo, you'll get help from a lot of people in that group, as well as you'll get access to my value trading room where I'm actually doing picks and I'm choosing specific coins that I've been watching, and I'm actually being more visible with those, with the group, so that they can see it and that you can have a visibility to it. You know, I am a trader. I'm a value investor. Well, I'm a value investor and I'm becoming a trader. I should say that better. And I don't want to muck up the gunk. You know, having a bot isn't you running it and trying to manipulate the market. It's you being the liquidity in the market. Like, there's bots in the regular world. Everybody else has it. And it's you becoming that liquidity point where traders, if every trader traded once a day or once a year or once a month, and they weren't setting their buys and sells of where they want to buy and where they want to sell, if they weren't manually doing that, most people don't most consumer investors don't trade that way. They buy, they wait till it gets really ridiculous high and they sell. Or if they bought it when it was high and they see it starting to take a tanking, they sell at the wrong point. If you're going to get into this space, understand that there's ebbs and flows in this river of life. You know, you're going to ride the wave. And that's part of the things that I appreciate with the East Coast Crypto Group, is that it's teaching you fundamentally. You're around people who are fundamentally going to be the wave. All right? So everyone, please be safe out here. Make sure that you're encrypting your stuff. If you're getting in the space, you can lose your money. You can lose your channel, evidently, now. And whether or not how I feel about it doesn't matter. It's done. Just be safe, be secure. Don't click on a bunch of emails that you don't know where they're coming from. Separate your crypto life, as far as your accounts, from the ones that you're using in your stuff. Don't be out here just promoting your addresses and your, I have a separate, I have a separate address that I'm not using for anything. Like, I have an address that I made up from Coinbase, and that Coinbase account barely does anything. So anybody in the world can be hacked. Look at our government. Nobody is safe. So act like somebody can take it from you. But if you're thinking about taking it from somebody, understand that these are people's livelihoods and lives that you're affecting. Right? And nobody deserves to be impoverished. I want to thank all of y'all for listening. I want to thank you for spending time with me. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you really enjoy this. If you think that what I'm doing is offering you value, please subscribe. Hit the bell. I know YouTube is going through some changes. Some people have having issues with the bell, but hit the bell, hit the like button, please. Thank you. I appreciate every single new subscriber, every single new view. Even if you don't like it and you're just watching it from a distance, I don't care. I thank you for spending the time with me. Y'all have a blessed day, and I hope y'all are all safe. Peace.